Welcome to the Campus Chronicles D&D campaign. We will be doing a one-shot today around one of our player characters' side one-on-one sessions that has expanded into a one-shot. I am Tori, the Dungeon Mom, and I will be having the characters introduce themselves. We have 3 new player characters today for this one-shot, played by members of the party, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves, their characters, race, class, pronouns, and a little bit about their character to give you an idea. In the one shot, everyone will be playing agents for the secret organization called Section, based in the world. Matt, take it away.
Hello. My name is Matt, and I play Loom, a changeling rogue who uses any pronouns but prefers he, him. I don't have anything else more than that.
That's okay. All right, next up is Boris.
Hi there, my name is Boris, and today I'll be playing Balian Glaswell, but most people call him Bell. He's an Earth Ganassi druid with a keen sense of perception and is dedicated to completing his mission no matter the cost. Bal has a close connection to land and earth and loves to spend his free time in the mountains.
All right, thank you. Next up is Z.
Hi, I'm Z. I'm gonna be playing Branch for Bull Granger. He, him pronouns. He goes, wow, words. He works basically for Section.
All right.
I'm so sorry. I'm
No
so
worries.
tired. He works for Section, and he'll go into like the little furbolg communities undercover as someone who's just going from community to community, like bringing resources around, just to make sure that there's nothing bad going on.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
And last but not least is Saul playing their character, Cludd.
Yar, Mimi Salt. I am playing Cludd, the Warforged Artificer, going by any pronouns, who currently, resurfaced and worked as a researcher in the University of Andorra, and has recently discovered that they used to be, technically still are now, a Section agent back in the days of when they were originally thinking about.
All right, thank you so much. To catch everyone up to speed, since this is right after Cludd's last one-on-one session, Cludd went to the capital of Andorra, Astria, for a conference called ASTA, Andorran Society for Technological Advancement. This is an annual conference held in the capital, and Cludd is attending as a guest, but also is a poster presenter, during which Beatrix Nightwood, one of the interesting NPCs, or one of the NPCs of interest to the party, also attended, but has been disappearing in the evenings. Unfortunately, Cludd has not been able to follow Beatrix, but you have all been called in by your general supervisor, Detective Boggs, for this mission. You each receive a summons, and you are all picked up in an kind of like unmarked equipment van, repair, generic utility van. So we are going to start off this session inside the van, everyone is sitting kind of like in the back of the van. There are some seats. It's very cramped. It is filled with high-tech surveillance equipment. The monitors on the side of the van cast a blue glow over the metal interior. The walls are lined with these monitors, and you see that they're showing different feeds. Some flickering with static as you roll through the streets. The van rattles and creaks as it drives over some of the uneven roads. And the hum of the engine vibrates through the floor. I would like to introduce you all to Detective Boggs. They are a changeling, and have a lot of the similar changeling characteristics that Loom also has. Very pale skin, white eyes, white hair, and they also have the ability to shapeshift. Detective Boggs has a very, not necessarily cold persona, but is rather direct with majority of their conversations and communications, and sit with a stone cold face. You see that they, along with you all, are wearing like section gear, which is mostly like a black leather suit that is more like a mobility suit in a sense. It has lots of different zippers, compartments, and things. For the top, the bottom is much more movable. And this also doubles as a slight protection for fire damage. So you all now have resistance for fire damage because of the gear you are wearing. You hear Detective Boggs kind of clear their throat.
Listen up, agents. Our target is Beatrix Nightwood, a University of Andorra grad student here for the Astria conference. The past couple of nights, she has been leaving the conference in the evenings and has been seen at various places of worship. Your mission is to follow her, gather any intel you can about their plans, and bring her in. You are not to engage unless I give the order. There may be minions or creatures at her disposal. You are to remain vigilant and in a defensive recon mode unless you are provoked or sense hostility. Keep your comms open at all times, and remember, this mission is about gathering evidence, not playing hero. We need her alive and in custody. Understood?
Affirmative, Detective.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I agree.
Stick to the plan and we'll get what we need. We are operating as FBI today, officially, so stay in character. Our scout has followed Nightwood to Elysium nightclub. Any questions?
No.
Do we know her intention at all? for why she's here, or
The intel that we have is that she visited various places of worship. These all seem to be churches that have changed over time, so it is impossible to figure out the motive, as often places of worship change on who they worship based on what is available and popular during the time period. Since this situation is a little bit different, it is hard to figure out. The disturbances we've received as reports are not anything that involves a crime, but just the security footage showing her appearing in these places. Unfortunately, they are not able to sense more, but we were able to track her tonight.
Do you expect us to enter the club tonight?
Yes. Follow inside. Not getting too close, as she may lead us somewhere. But collect as much information as you can.
sounds like a fairly thought out plan.
Here for today.
You see Detective Boggs lay out a bag, handing you all various different things. Everyone each receives an earpiece, a pin camera, so this is just a pin that goes on an article of clothing. Each of these pins vary in what they look like. I will leave it up to you for what you would like your pin to look like. It could be anything from like a unicorn pin to a like skull pin, all metal, or it can be a very like cutesy one, like a donut. I mean, up to you. They have a variety of these, so they do not look extremely like specific and easy to detect. Everyone is also given field glasses that have dark vision, if you do not already have it. And they also have a button that has heat sensing capabilities. You are also given fake IDs, an FBI badge to use if necessary, 2 healing potions each. And I would like for someone to roll a d4 for me, please.
I could do it.
Let's go, Branch.
No, I didn't even same thing. I got a 1.
All right, for a 1. It didn't mean anything. It was just a random generator. Loom, you are given a shadow detector. This is able to detect the presence of shadow energy or shadow creatures.
Okay.
All of you know that they have been popping up as of recently, and section agents have been tasked more and more with finding and removing them, as the presence of the Shadowfell and shadow creatures on this plane is to be remained a complete secret.
Okay, thank you.
You feel the van make a couple different turns and slow to a stop.
We're here. We are around the corner from the nightclub. I will be listening in on the comms. Feel free to reach me at any time for updates. And if you suspect something going on, let me know. And I can let you know if you should proceed or not.
Val nods, puts on his Daisy camera pin and his earpiece.
You all have good track records. I am sure we have assembled the right team for this mission. Make us proud.
And they open the door. Accessing the series of monitors, they all change to the video feed from your pin.
Love that.
Maybe playing a 10-foot furball wasn't the best idea.
You
I didn't know they were 10 feet tall. I thought they were like
They-
7 feet.
the true furbolgs are more like 10 feet tall, but you know, as always, especially in a more modern world, things have changed over time. There are definitely some that are more like 6 feet, and some that have even stretched to like 12 feet. So
Oh my
depending
God.
on the situation, you are free to pick your height, but I will say that the minimum is like 6'5" for furbolgs.
Oh God. Okay.
On the bright side, you don't have pink hair.
You should make them
Yeah.
around 8 foot.
Oh my God.
For Cludd's ear
9
pierce,
inches.
earpiece, by the way.
Yes.
Blood Tank doesn't have ears, right? So would they have
Aha.
given something kind of?
This is something that I don't think Cludd has ever interacted with before, since this technology did not exist when Cludd was a field agent. Excuse me. There is a little like USB like chip that you can use instead to hook it up into your system,
Oh yeah.
so that it can function very similarly to a phone or any other device.
I love that for them. Clud's just gonna stick that in and like map one of their knuckle buttons to the speaking function. Just for ease of use. Ooh. I think it'd be really cute if they also donned their strawberry pin as well.
So yeah, anything you would like to say, do, or mention about your character, what they're doing, or what they're wearing, or how they're acting, feel free. But we have all arrived at the nightclub.
Branch is just gonna put on the glasses and like a little leaf pin, like a little Animal Crossing leaf pin or something.
There are different styles for glasses. There's also another button on the other side that you can hit for different shades, colors, depending.
And if you go and cycle through, there has like blue, green, yellow, like reddish pink, purple, and just like a standard black for like sunglasses.
Wow.
Detective Boggs, do you think that section would allow me to embed some of this technology in my chassis, and they kind of just tap their head a little bit.
Yes.
As this is a new update for you, very recent one, we were planning on doing this when you returned back to Evermore. We have plans for updates as well as updates for your friends as well.
That would be wonderful. It's good being back. Cludd just smiles.
All right, sorry, please continue.
Would Bao recognize any of these agents?
I'd say you probably worked together at some point. For the most part, everyone, especially who is a field agent in your level, around like level 2, has interacted with each other at one point or another, where it is on missions together or in general meetings.
Okay.
We're going up in the world.
Loom is gonna put his pin on, and it's just avocado.
Avocado.
A cute avocado pin.
Avocado.
It's an avocado. You know, Branch, you look oddly familiar to me.
Oh, that's funny. I've never seen you before. Well, I mean, yeah.
Maybe if you were like pink, I think you'd look exactly how you reminded me about.
Ah,
Mhm.
sorry.
Or-
In relation to your question, Bal, none of you have really worked or seen Cludd before in person. You have all seen and heard stories about a group of Warforged known as the Force, who used to operate as a almost kind of like, I don't know, like a superhero group. They used to do missions, like rescue missions, big missions on fixing large equipment, stabilizing areas with magical surges and things like that. So you've heard legends of these cyberized legionary units, but have never seen one in person. There have probably been videos of these stories and recounts of tales from those days 1,000 years ago, but nothing since.
I've heard
Oh,
the
yeah.
stories, but I couldn't believe they were true until now. I've never worked with a Warforged before.
Yeah.
Well, now you can say you have, and it's very fun. I enjoy working with others. Cludd just kind of smiles at everyone.
Bao solemnly nods back at Cludd.
Yeah. But whoever you saw was probably just a verbal. I don't know. We don't all look the same, but each their own.
I hardly ever see one of your kind either, Branch.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
It's lovely to work with you all. Are we good to head in, detective?
Yes. Reports are that Nightwood arrived 5 minutes ago and is still inside the building.
Well, I think we should get to it, friends.
Okay.
Let's move. And Loom is gonna head out.
Okay, well, man.
All right. As you exit the vehicle,
It shakes violently.
you step out. Yes, as a giant frog jumps down the street. You step out onto a side street, where the van is pulled over. You can hear the music of the nightclub around the corner. The evening cool air is refreshing after the stuffy van ride. And you can see signs for the main street around the corner where the music is coming from.
Did we also get badges, by the way? Like fake FBI badges?
You got real FBI badges and you
Oh,
got
shit.
fake IDs.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cludd. Everyone's is pretty generic, but Cludd, yours identifies you as a security robot for Bal.
For Bow? Oh,
Yes.
shit.
For the night.
I'm what you call a VIP.
Oh.
Sounds awesome. Right. Shall we
Alright.
follow Fine?
Yeah.
Let's head in.
Rounding the corner onto the main street, the Elysium nightclub comes into view. It has a strange blend of old and new architecture and technology. The neon lights pulse against the aged stone walls of what was once a church. Tall, narrow stained glass windows depict abstract figures bathed in vibrant hues. The entrance, once a grand doorway, is now framed by sleek metallic accents and a glowing sign above. You see a orc bouncer that is standing, kind of leaning against the doorway, casually glancing at the ID of a person as they're about to walk in. He's wearing a black t-shirt that says security and jeans.
I guess that's the man we have to talk to.
Yeah.
Reminds me of my friends. I miss them. But yeah, you guys are. I believe you're spot on. Let's see if we can get ourselves in, shall we?
You say that like your friends are dead. Are they dead?
Oh no, they're just at. They're just at the. They're just. Oh, words. Sorry. Fucking. No, they're not dead. They're just at. They're just at home.
Okay.
Right, well, let's get a move on. Age before beauty. Robot goes first.
Yep.
I
Okay.
love that.
Okay. That's a line that goes fucking hard. Holy shit.
What?
Holy shit. Oh.
You see the orc kind of glance with a confused looking face as you approach.
Hello, my good friend.
ID.
Oh, absolutely. Cludd will just give them their wonderful ID.
Okay. Next.
Val steps up and as flashes his ID.
Okay. Next.
Loom also walks up and shows the ID.
Kind of stares at you a little bit, glancing back and forth at the picture and back at you.
Next.
And he grabs it and walks up.
Virgil just handed over the guy. The man.
Don't see you guys very much.
Yeah, just trying new things.
Sometimes people mean. Be mean
Oh.
back. Next.
Okay.
And he hands the ID back to you.
Okay. And Branch will go over to the group, I suppose.
All right. As one by one you pass through, inside we are going to go into roll 20.
Ooh.
Yahoo!
Why is Gil outside the world?
Oh, I don't know how to move guys. How do I move it?
It's the little flag.
No. I don't know, I know, but I had everything in folders now. I'm not
Oh.
talking in an orc voice. Okay, good. I was...
That would be funny. Funny,
Your
haha,
mom.
or funny weird.
Funny, haha.
Whoa.
All right. Welcome to the Elysium nightclub.
The fuck?
Cool.
I love this.
Holy shit.
I'm going to very quickly make sure I have the right screen. Nope.
Why are you so fancy?
Who's fancy?
Look at Boris.
I have the skills to pay the bills. I use a token tool.
Oh.
This place is fucking beautiful.
All right. As you enter in through the main doors, there is a station up at the front on the left, where you see another orc standing
Hey, love works. You're so
Too many
goofy.
orcs.
5 gold.
What?
5 gold entry.
Oh,
No charge robot.
Branch will hand over 5 gold. Here you go.
Bal also pays the fee.
Loom starts to go for his pockets and pulls out the gold and hands it over.
Proceed.
Yay.
Cludd would like to go to the front desk and just be like, on I'm Bal. My ID says I'm Bal's security robot, basically, right? Was that
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Oh. On behalf of my master, please take this for your service, and Cludd will drop an extra 5 gold on the counter just for.
You just see him, like, wide eyes, look left and right, and just pick it up and put it in his pocket. I realized that I did not send the picture of the security as well, so I'm going to drop that in.
Yay.
Yeah!
Rather small picture.
Oh, but adorable. In a creepy way.
This is some people mean bad.
Big think. Thumbs up.
And you just
Yes.
see him give you a thumbs up, Cludd.
The security robot cannot contain itself.
And as he smiles, you see these, like, tusks come out. These little tusks.
He's just a guy. He's just a little
Cludd can't
guy.
help themselves but offer a thumbs up back and just walks away afterwards.
It's
As
just
you're walking in, you see that there is someone walking out. This is a dwarven man, and he has a trench coat on and a baseball cap.
That's interesting. That's not suspicious.
That's really suspicious.
Why is
Stop.
the dwarf so
He
tall?
didn't pay.
Oh.
And Cludd, you see the orc man leap over the counter and tackle this man as he's trying to, like, scurry out the door. And when he tackles him, the trench coat just, like, plops open, and you just see gold pile out and several different wallets like, fall out of the pockets.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, damn.
No, you stay. Me call police.
Wait, we say? Or he
No, you go inside. Me handle dwarf.
Okay.
Thank you for your service.
I didn't do anything, I swear. I'm just an old man.
You lie. You stay. Me hold you down.
Okay.
And then the orc just looks at you and just gives you a bright smile.
Yeah. You too.
We will, thanks to your support. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my god, those are toilets. I didn't realize.
Isn't all by yourself, Hanson? Sorry.
All right. As you enter in, the music has definitely picked up. To give you all an idea of the time, it's about 9 o'clock. So it's not super late. We're into the night. But you know, people are definitely around. You see that people are gathering more at the bar and the tables around the club, and the center dance floor is pretty empty. There is a scent of polished wood, aged leather, and slight aroma of cheap cologne with a hint of incense.
Oh, club.
I'd like for everyone to please give me a perception check.
Beat me to it.
Oh no.
27.
Oh my god.
Alright.
8.
19.
I'm still cursed.
Damn.
Okay, 19, 17, 8, and a 27. All right, everyone except for Branch can pretty much see this. You guys spot Beatrix Nightwood over here at a table. She is sitting with a elven sort of figure. You just see long blonde hair and like elven ears poking out of the sides. And they're talking, kind of like, you know, leaned in. Let me check Loom's roll. Okay, that was an 18 die roll. +9 is insane.
Right.
I
already
will
knew about
say that Loom kind of sneaks in pretty close, and just gets like right up against the pillar and manages to overhear I haven't visited in quite some time. Please. I know that your establishment is running very interestingly, although some issues about thieves. Glad I told you about that one. It was very suspicious. So since I did you a favor, please let me just take a visit into your backyard. Won't be of any hassle or expense to you.
Fine with me. Thank you for chatting about these. We'll try to tighten up on security.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it? And she gets up and walks over this way.
Weird.
To the back corner. also would say that you overhear a piece of gossip from someone. Lorian is 150 but flirts with the young human girls. Ugh. Should someone tell them?
What? That's interesting.
Lorians.
As for the others, Bal, you hear, hey, I think that dwarf is that one famous actor, you know, from the medieval style movies. Maybe he ran out of here because he didn't want to be spotted. And Cludd, you spot someone that you recognize.
What?
Hey.
You remember that at the conference, there was a couple of different speakers. One of them being a very popular old-looking wizard named Bellion Alley. And you remember that he looked, you know, very like strong, serious sort of like face, but like very opening, like, you know, very friendly kind of like smile when speaking. But he looks a little different now that you are a little bit more up close and kind of spot him. And I'm pasting the second picture into the Discord.
Is this the one that Professor Asia basically called a sham?
Yes.
That's sorry.
Oh my god.
This is unfortunate. I did
And
not finish the one-on-one.
You see that this area over here is kind of like a bar. And so some people are coming over here and grabbing drinks. And that he is sitting over here speaking with a looks to be like a human girl who's like, you know, 20s.
Ew.
Right, and that was back when we had dragons. I have the best stories about dragons. Oh my god, really? You actually saw a dragon? That's so cool.
Oh.
I don't know.
So that's all the information that you all kind of gather.
Interesting. That's awful. Okay.
What's awful?
Just the fucking wizard almost fucking chatted up a minor. Almost. Fucking.
Oh. Oh. That's a thing? Dude.
Loom returns to the others and tells them what he just witnessed.
Oh.
Upping security?
Upping security.
Interesting.
Person of interest moved across the building. Bow reports in.
Yeah, I'm skeptical myself of getting too as close as you did, Bloom, because obviously she'll recognize me pretty quickly if I'm that close. So
I
Copy.
can imagine.
I
Continue
think anyone
pursuit.
would recognize you
cheers,
anywhere.
bro.
Well,
What
spread
were
it
you saying,
out.
bro?
What?
What were you saying?
You're pretty easy to recognize, even if you were like across a room.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't think that's positive in this kind of mission.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, then it's a good thing we're ordered not to stay too close.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You all hear another message coming on the earpiece.
Oh no.
Did Nightwood speak with anyone?
Yeah.
Or retrieve any items?
Loom. Do you have to press the earpiece to talk to the Zoom?
There's like a button, but there is it's like a Bluetooth clicker that you can keep in your pocket.
Oh, nice. He clicks the button and goes, "Yep." Seems to be talking to the bar owner.
About security. Upping security.
Any extra
Mentionable
intel you can gather would be appreciated. We don't have much information about this building.
We could try talking to them over. As nonchalantly as possible, of course. Over.
I could try talking to them under the guise of wanting to learn about the world.
Ooh, that could be a good idea.
Kind of like, what's it called? When Mormons can leave their community for like a year and experience life before going back.
Your basic furbolgs are basically just the Amish, to be fair.
Oh, is it the Amish? Maybe it's the Amish.
But yeah, I think that's a good idea, Branch. The rest of us can try and see if we can
Wait,
hear
who am I
things
talking
that are happening.
to?
The elf twink that's over here.
Request approved, but try to keep Nightwood in your sights, if possible.
Okay.
On that note, Bal moves forward, try to get a better look.
Meow.
Just a fucking darts over them.
Like I literally walk, the thing just goes. Wait. Where's the guy that she
Right
was
there.
talking to? Is he still right here?
Yes, he's over here in this chair. Sitting down, just kind of looking at his spell phone at the moment.
Does he look like he knows that? Does he look like he's the a boss owner guy?
I will put his picture into Discord.
That's how mafia works.
What I can tell you is that as you look around, you see that this is a male elven individual. He is wearing a black beanie, long blonde hair, quite like serious face. But he has a little bit of an interesting style, like a little not like neon yellow, but quite like, let's go rubber duck yellow jacket. And like sweats. So it's not like a very nice suit owner type, but you can tell that he is obviously someone in charge. And the style piece may be a little bit of a questionable option, but questionable choice, I'd say.
Oh. Okay. As Branch walks up, he's gonna be like, "Hey, yo, do you like work here?" or
Yeah.
something? I mean, I've never been to like a club or anything, so I was just wondering, like,
That
what
tracks.
it's about. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to know like how they work and stuff. I'm trying to get like information just about things, so when I go back, I can tell people and like I don't know.
Well, as the nightclub owner, can't really tell you any sort of tips and tricks. I can tell you that nightclubs typically get busy later in the evening. People usually come earlier for different reasons. But the nicer you are to the servers and bartenders, the nicer the drinks you will get.
Oh yeah, totally. That makes sense. What? I guess what's the crowd like that usually comes here? I don't know. I don't know if this. I'm sure. I don't know.
Different types. We
Yeah.
tend to get older individuals earlier in the day. The younger crowd comes around at midnight.
Ah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, the most we get anything like this is just maybe a bar. Mhm. Or you could go to like your uncle's house and he probably has booze. But other than that,
Interesting.
it's really cool. I mean,
I didn't know Furbolds drink alcohol.
they don't usually. It's not really common. But I don't know. It's a cool place. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, thank you. It's been in my family a very long time.
Oh shit, really? How old is it?
Really old.
Man. Wait, so how long have clubs been a thing? I thought clubs were like a newer thing.
Well, this used to be a church.
Oh, well, that's a big difference. What was it a church for? Well, I guess churches change, don't they?
I'm gonna have you make a charisma check
Oh no! Oh no! Wait. Okay.
to see how well this conversation's going.
A 3! This is a really awkward conversation. No! Fuck.
8 overall. Mm-hmm.
What overall?
An 8.
A 3.
I see branch perception. Oh, that's perception. Oh, I never saw. I guess it didn't update the charisma.
Oh, do
Roll.
you want me to re-roll?
No, it's okay.
Or-
If I trust you.
Okay, I can take a screenshot.
I mean, I think if you're going to lie by a roll, I don't think it would be about 3.
No.
Unless you know, Branch is sussy imposter.
Unless I could roll again.
Nope. Um,
I can confer that I also see a 3. So
Yeah, it's just a really awkward conversation.
Yeah, I mean, the place kind of looks like a church, you know, stained glass windows and stuff.
Oh, that's not normal for pubs?
No, like the outside still looks like a church.
Oh.
So I have other business to attend to, enjoy your time.
Okay, yeah, cool, dude.
all right. What is everyone else up to?
Bal would like to inspect this circular device while glancing around, looking for Beatrix. And while he's doing that, he would also like to put his hand in his pocket and say, "Anyone have eyes?"
All right, this circular device in the center you see is basically a holographic dancer.
Okay.
And so it's just a projection to get people, interested.
Can he roll a perception to see if he can spot Beatrix?
Sure, but I would say that you definitely don't see her in this corner anymore
Okay.
as you move yourself up.
A 15.
Yeah, she is not in the vicinity from what you can see. I will say with the 15, you see that this over here is a door.
Interesting. Val would like to look at since the layout's kind of symmetrical, he would like to see if there's a door on the other side.
There is not.
Ah, okay.
From what you can tell is that a lot of the stone-walled structures look very, very old, very original to the building, but a lot of the doors seem very new. This door that you see over here on the right is more like a metal door. So there have been definitely some modifications over time. All right, what is Cludd and Loom up to?
Matt, you go first.
Okay. Loom just went and found a table and sat down in the direction that he saw Beatrix going. And is just observing to see if there's anyone else suspicious in the area.
I will say that with your 27 and kind of trying to keep eyes, you see that Beatrix definitely went out over here, and with a 27, you heard the door close.
Okay. And he reaches in his pocket and Beatrix definitely went through that door in the corner.
Oh, I see that door. Do you think we should follow through? But she might spot us if there's no cover.
We should see if there's any other way in.
I feel like one person should. Cludd will chime into the conversation. If all four of us did, then it would be suspicious, but if one of you did, I wouldn't be as bad. And then you can call the rest of us, and if it's safe.
I could go in and say that I'm looking for a toilet. If there's anyone on the other side.
Yeah.
Is anyone proficient in history? Well, hang on. Or religion.
No.
Not
be
religion,
Val.
but I'm proficient in history.
Okay. I will allow you to make a history check.
Achoo.
Bless you.
That's a 14.
Okay. With a 14, what you can see by looking at the stained glass windows, still original, you can see that these pictures vaguely resemble something seen in one of the religions that worship Xenia, the goddess of beauty. So it's quite possible that this was once a church of Xenia at one point.
That's interesting.
You also know that this faith isn't as common anymore. It used to be something that mostly nobles would worship. And Xenia had a very, very large presence in Andorra at one point. But not many people worship her anymore, as, you know, people have moved on with ideals and morals and culture.
Why is Beatrix in a place like this? Cludd would like to relay this information over comms.
Received.
Perhaps.
Oh,
Your
sorry.
your experience and knowledge is valuable. Thank you.
Cludd would also like to ask for permission to pursue target further into the club.
Granted. Do not lose sight of Nightwood. Over.
Understood. And Cludd will kind of just move from this position in the bar and kind of...
Loom, make your move.
Affirmative. And he's gonna just open the door.
So I will
Try
say
to
that
be quite stealthy. Sorry.
all of this is happening while Branch is trying to talk to the owner. And at the end of their conversation, you kind of hear this information over the earpiece, Branch, that they're going to be continuing on and pursuing Beatrix.
What are you doing?
All right. Is everyone continuing? Or are you just looking out the door for now?
I'm waiting to
looking.
hear back from Loom.
I'm looking inside of the door.
Okay. Outside the door, you see kind of just like a back area for typical nightclub. You see some dumpsters. Smooth, kind of like concrete pavement in the back. But there is a path that continues further in that direction, into the trees a little bit. And you see a kind of like some iron barred fence.
Loom is gonna tell the others over the earpiece what he's seeing.
Cludd's gonna nonchalantly just kind of follow, or I say follow, kind of creep up behind them, and would like to go. Can I roll an investigation to see if there's any traces of like movement, as
Sure.
in like, I don't know, ripped clothing on the fence or whatever?
Sure. So yeah, you see, I'd say that Loom sees that there is a fence, probably over 50 feet, away, but it's kind of like in this like brush, tree like area.
Prints in the dirt. I rolled a 25, by the way.
Absolutely. You see that there are fresh tracks, that lead, towards the direction, and as you kind of look over, you do see, a similar like path.
Cludd will just kind of announce over comms that we've got a lead and to hustle up to the top, and so we can go follow.
Sounds good. Move on through. I'll make my way over. Val's gonna wait for the two to disappear through the door, so it doesn't cause a scene.
Okay. Branch, as you're kind of like making your way through those seats, you see a very drunk, very old dwarf who's just kind of like, he looks like he's barely there. Where's my money? My balls itch. Itchy, itchy, scratch, scratch. And that, because of your low perception, you just get that little piece of information for fun.
Itchy ball. Itchy balls.
So yeah. All right, and then Branch, do you also continue on and go through the door? By the way, Z, you're muted.
My bad. Is there anything cool in the vending machine?
Oh my god.
Roll a D20.
Oh.
Oh my god. I got a 19.
Yeah.
All right. You see that this is a very interesting vending machine. In here, there are very. It doesn't really look like a typical vending machine. There are options that you can choose from, but it's like a mystery selection. Very similar to gachas in Japan. So you see that there are, one of them has options for keychains, one of them has options for stickers, one of them has options for temporary tattoos or bracelets or, you know, things like that. There are also options for candy, lingerie, which are a little bit more pricey, and
What?
condoms.
Can you imagine?
And you also see very, very thin, cheaply kind of made like bralettes, and so just different variety of those options.
What? Sorry?
Bralettes.
What's that?
It's like a lacy type bra, but there's like yeah, but like no
almost
patterns.
nothing there.
Yep.
No. Can you imagine, like, a fucking... How tall did you make, Branch?
8 foot.
A fucking giant 8-foot fucking furball trying on vending machine lingerie.
Can you get a keychain?
Okay. The keychain option is 5 gold in the vending machine.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
What?
Oh.
Okay.
Please be for what I think. Oh.
All right, you got a great
I
option.
got 5.
You get I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it. So yeah, we'll continue. We'll continue on.
Okay. He'll go through the door after getting his little keychain.
Bao shoots a glance.
So yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Bao shoots a glance at Branch. What took you so long? You were right behind us.
Hey, I had to make it look like I was doing something. I bought a thing.
Bao shrugs and turns away.
All right, I put it into Discord. You got a Boo Bee keychain.
Booby.
A booby.
Booby. The booby should have boobies.
A ghost bee
It's
combo.
got. It's. Oh. Oh yeah. Branch will
All
skip
right.
the Cludd. Yes.
As you all exit, none of you see Beatrix, but you do see a. Clyde does see a track of footprints that kind of lead towards a path, which Loom definitely sees as you exit.
Oh yeah, Cludd's gonna just also report where they are just now. Just saying, we've exited the nightclub.
Understood. Proceed with caution.
All caution copy. It's over. No way.
Bao would like to roll a perception just to, take a look up the walls, past the fence, anything in this backyard area that you can see.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Oh, Bao would just like to roll perception and check out
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
surroundings. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing. Ignore that. 22.
All right, with a 22, you hear movement. Ever so slightly, very much so in the distance, continuing where the path, like in that direction. Around you, you hear some scurrying inside the dumpster. There are a couple different dumpsters out here as well.
Bao's.
Branch. Sorry.
No, you go.
Oh, go. You're doing a thing.
All right. Bao's face shoots forward towards the sound farther down the track and makes a hand signal to go forward.
Can Branch turn on like the thermal thing you mentioned?
Mhm.
Cool.
You see that there is a figure, very much so in the distance, towards where that path is going. But you do not sense or see like any other like heat signatures besides that one.
We're just gonna point and go, oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I'm gonna have you all roll for stealth, please.
Clang, 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 clang.
No!
9,
It was almost 18!
27.
27.
Oh,
That's like
can I,
Lynn's lucky
can I
number,
do
to be
guidance?
honest.
Can I add guidance? I have guidance.
Sure.
How do I do that?
You just roll. Is it cleric stuff? I think it's D4.
Yeah. Weird.
For Cludd is a 9.
Val
For
got a
Val is a 7.
4 and
Grant
where did
is
my
a
roll
13.
go? Yes.
All right, so yes, clink, clink, clink. As you exit, Cludd, your foot kind of gets caught on the dumpster a little bit, and it's quite a loud screech. And as this happens, Bal is in front of you, and as he turns around, his arm also kind of like hits the dumpster. So you made some noise. Around you, obviously, it is some noise. Maybe further away, no one could have heard it. But you're not exactly sure. You're trying to your best to creep very, very quietly. But there's some squeaks in Cludd's gears, and some definitely crunches in the gravel path as you start to get closer in that area.
Shoot. Val would like to cast Pass Without a Trace to try to make everyone else quiet.
Okay.
Everyone quiet.
So as you kind of take the one step and notice the noise, you cast the spell and everything just goes quiet.
Oh.
So yeah, everything is rather quiet in comparison to before. Do you all want to continue towards the path?
Yes.
Yes.
As you get close, you see that there is a gate slightly open. And I'm going to bring this over to the next map.
Oh. Oh, no.
And you find yourself in a cemetery.
Oh.
Loom turns to that there is. Well, do they see Beatrix?
Who is going first?
I could be going first.
I just want the person in front to make a perception check, either with advantage, or the person behind them can also make a perception check.
I have a +9. What do you guys think?
Yeah, you'd probably, because you had the high perception roll originally, so you'd probably be in front.
Do I roll with advantage or next person rolling?
Oh, nah, you can roll with advantage, that's fine.
Okay. You got this.
This is 22.
22, nice. And it looks like the first roll was a 4, so this is really helpful. You see, like, simple gravestones at the beginning. And then some larger structures further in. The ancient headstones and mausoleums look weathered, inscriptions faded over time. There's a mist that clings to the ground, swirling around the gravestones. The trees that you saw walking in are now definitely towering over this cemetery, casting more of like a canopy, like a cover over this area so that the moon light does not even show very brightly. The bass of the nightclub still beating in the background. Yeah, so Loom, with a perception deck of 22, you can sense that there was a stone, like, grinding, moving sort of sound up ahead somewhere back here. But you do not see Beatrix.
Okay. Loom turns to the others and tells him where he heard the sound. I think she went in there. He's gonna point straight up ahead.
Into one of the crypts?
Probably.
That's not a good thing.
No, especially because of who she is. We need to try and find her, but keep distance, of course.
Where's my Richmond? Can Branch go and look and see if any of the crypts have like scraped metal or scraped stone look, like stone on stone?
Sure.
What do I?
And go ahead and give me an investigation check for that.
Okay.
What would the rest of you all like to do?
24! A natural 20!
Nice.
I would like to follow Branch around.
Okay.
Cludd will just report back to Boggs, kind of what's occurring, and confirming that they still have the visual feed.
Copy. We have surveillance on the areas of the side streets. So we will know if she exits in another direction. Proceed with caution.
Is all you hear back.
Copy that.
All right, and Loom,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I would like to approach this.
Okay.
Do we know what the statue is of?
Go ahead and give me a religion check at disadvantage.
Definitely not. Oh no, 0.
A 0.
Oh my.
Oh.
All right, with
Wow.
this information, you know what? You see that this is a angelic type figure, but it almost looks very detailed, very specific in how it is carved. And you're wondering, is this statue even a statue? Or was this someone turned to stone?
Oh no.
He's gonna look at the others and just go wide-eyed and go, "This is a person."
What do you want about?
The statue, it's a person.
Do I have to roll for investigation again when I look at it? Or...
Oh, no. From your investigation check, this appears to be just like a normal stone statue.
This is just a statue.
But what you do see is that there are some markings over here on the right. Some slide markings from what you were
Oh.
describing.
This bitch moves.
The statue moves. It really is a person.
No, it's not. Dumb. It's just a statue. You're like losing your mind, but it moves. Can you try and push it? Wait, should you try and push it? Wait, we have to go back. So,
And
So-
as you're investigating, Branch, you are looking around for different like levers or buttons or things. You find a switch underneath one of the ledges in the back, where there's like a couple centimeters space. You manage to just feel around, and as you push it, the stone statue slides over. But as this happens, the left and right door slide up, revealing some figures that emerge.
brace for impact.
And we are going to roll for initiative.
Oh no.
Oh shit, guys.
Hostiles in the area.
AC 130 above, sorry. Initiative. I
Yes.
rolled a nat 20.
22. Let's go.
25.
5.
I think it's just Z. Z is a little unlucky. So you just need to make a new D&D Beyond account, I think.
Do I?
Honestly, it's not a bad option.
Not even the wrong dice.
I just need to start rolling manually and like cleanse my dice.
Once it in holy water.
Yeah. Go to my grandma, ask her if she will sage. Hello?
Who's the bot?
Oh. Go to my grandma and ask if she'll sage my dice for me.
Alrighty. So for initiative, we have Bal going first. I'm so sorry.
That did not sound good.
Are you okay?
Yeah. His just wasn't expecting. I rolled a nat. Where the fuck did it go? I rolled a nat 20 on initiative for the skeletons.
Oh no.
They may go first, but we will have the last laugh.
Bal is going first. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just trying to verify the modifier. Okay, so it's going to be Bal and then Cludd
Boom.
and then the skeletons, then Loom, then Branch. All right, so Bal, you are first up in combat. What would you like to do? You see these skeleton figures emerging out from either side of these mausoleums, wearing full, like, knighted metal iron armor. They have swords raised as they emerge from the mausoleums.
Bal's going to move up and attack one of these skeletons with his scimitar.
Okay.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
It does.
Alright. 5 damage.
All right.
And that'll be his turn.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Bonus action, communication.
Yeah, Bal's gonna say, try to avoid being too loud.
Clink. You say this as you raise your scimitar and you hit like the scimitar against the armor. But as this happens, you manage to hit in between like the shoulder like armor piece and like the helmet, and you crack one of the bones like on the shoulder. And if that'll be your turn, we will continue. Up next is Cludd.
Cludd would like to quickly communicate with a sepulchre. Quickly communicate with Bog, saying, enemies, we've got this. Not the target, basically. And then I would like to use my rubber ducky launcher.
Okay.
Cludd's arm will flip in and then out, revealing a little slingshot and rubber ducky attached to it.
Okay.
And we'll fucking yeet it. There's a 25 hit.
It
Oh,
does.
actually, I'm going for the one on the left because somebody decided to be a melee fighter.
Deal.
So on the green one, I shall roll damage. Why can I not see it?
14.
Yeah. Radiant too, that's great.
All right. So as you launch the rubber ducky, as it explodes as it lands, dealing the 14 damage, as it kind of just like pelts the armor. Ping, ping, ping. But it does get inside as well. And you hear some of the bones crackle.
Hell yeah. I'll also move up as well, just to be closer
Alright.
with
Anything for your bonus action or?
No, because I don't have arcane armor on. So that is my turn.
All right. Next up is the skeletons. As you attack them, they are going to continue lunging forward. This one on the right is going to attack back to Belle. Its sword raised. But as it kind of like right before it attacks, it pauses. And Val, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
We'll get this. 19.
All right, you save.
Yes.
You feel a dark energy attempt to grasp inside of you, but you immediately shake it off. All right, and it will continue with its sword attack. That is a nat 20. For a 25 to hit.
Oh my god, yeah.
That is 20 slashing damage.
All right. Ow.
So it will immediately attack you. The other one, you see it charge forward. It's going to go for Branch. And as this is happening, I don't know what this voice sounds like, but we're just gonna try.
Oh. No.
We can do better. We can do better.
Oh. Oh. Yo,
As
you.
it yells as it lunges forward. I'm also going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. 12?
Yep, you save.
Oh.
You feel like a similar kind of like darkness. It's starting to creep up your body as you see it running towards you. But you kind of fight it off. But you feel that definitely like something was happening. And it is going to swing and attack you as well. 12 to hit.
No.
Okay. It misses, and you just dodge over to the side as its sword comes down on your left. And that is the end of their turns. Loom, you are up.
Would you say that they are distracted? Or someone else?
Depends.
Am I able to use sneak attack?
Typically for sneak attack, you would have to be at least flanking them, or it would be like a surprise attack kind of round if it was going to be like distance wise.
Okay. Am I able to flank this one?
I would say no, because it's really close to the mausoleum. There's just like these, pillars on each side. So it's just kind of blocking the whole area. It would, if you were going to try and flank them, it would definitely notice you being there, so there wouldn't really be an option for a sneak attack. And it's pretty much same for the other one as well.
Okay. Then I will. Instead of trying to sneak attack, I'm just gonna go up and stab it. My dagger. 18.
That just hits.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
All right, 6 damage.
And it says 2 weapon fighting.
Correct.
Do
So
I
if you
have
have
2 attacks?
if you have like another dagger or another like sword that is like a short sword, one for one hand, then I would say yes.
Because he had 2 daggers.
Then yeah, you can attack with a different dagger.
Okay. I'm gonna attack again and 28 to hit.
28 hits.
And another 6 damage.
Alrighty, so total 12 damage. You come in and very smoothly just even sneak your daggers up as you go and swing. you cut in specific spots. One spot, you crack a rib, and then on the other side, you crack the other rib.
That's like
It turns and it growls in your face.
I growl back. And it's my turn.
All right. Branch, you are up.
Yay. He's gonna smack it. It says I have 2 attacks on an action. Do I have to do that with 2 different weapons, or can I just do that with 1?
2 different. It's like 1 per each hand.
Is
Okay.
Yes.
This is
Usually.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it's like, what's the bonus action where you can attack on a bonus action? Just I don't have to use the bonus action.
Yes. So your 2-weapon fighting is typically like 1 in each hand. And you use your
Yeah.
bonus. Yeah, you use your bonus action for that. Sometimes certain
I don't-
classes like barbarian or fighter can attack twice on their action, and that can be
Yeah.
like with a great sword or a great axe or something that has 2 hands.
Okay, so I just have to have 2 weapons if I do
Yes.
the extra attack thing.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I have 2 short swords, so that's cool. I'm gonna smack him with a short sword.
All
He's
right,
like,
go ahead and roll to hit.
You're a little tiny. 17.
Does not hit.
Damn. Okay.
Little
Again.
You are too
Hey.
big trying to swing with these, and I would say a short sword is definitely like smaller for more like my, human size. So these are a
Yeah.
little bit more like daggers in your hands. And as you're kind of swaying an arm, it just kind of like ducks a little bit as you try to like, decapitate it. It doesn't work. And as you go to counter again, it just slides backwards as you make your other swing.
Would I be able to also use my bonus action to try and hit it?
No, we just said that that would be your bonus action, was the second attack.
No, I have extra thing. I can attack twice as my action.
Hang on.
It's in the features and traits. I was reading through it. It says extra attack. You can attack twice whenever you take. Oh, whenever you take
Oh,
attack
yeah.
action
So
on
go
your
ahead.
turn.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So that would have been your
23?
extra attack, and so this will be your bonus action.
23?
23 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay. Oh, 4.
All right, on the board with 4 damage.
Wait. Yeah. Sorry, my brain stopped for a second. That's where I'll end my turn.
Okay. And we are picking back up at the top of the round with Val.
All right. Val's going to take out his second scimitar, and he's going to make the first attack with his scimitar at the ghoulish figure in front of him. All right. That's a crit fail.
Yes. All right, definitely does not hit.
Oh. Okay. And do you want the second scimitar to swing right now? Or is it later on?
Oh, no, now's fine.
Okay. Please. Oh my god, I rolled a 2. Okay, so that's 8.
All right, so since one of them was a nat 1, you go ahead and you're ready to do a double kind of like slice attack where you take your two scimitars and like cross them to like get each side. But instead they kind of get stuck together so they don't end up hitting the skeleton, but instead you just basically slice your swords together and they kind of bounce off each other back at your sides.
Oh. Okay.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it!
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Yeah. Val would like to move aside, just over here. Give Cludd a shot if they want. And that'll be it.
Okay. Cludd, you are up.
Okie dokie. Sorry, my partner's giggled at me. I don't actually know what I want to do here. So, they're wearing, metal knights-like armor, right?
Yes.
Okay. On the blue one, I would like to cast Heat Metal.
All right.
Oh.
Do you want me to also roll its damage?
Depending on if it hits or not.
There is no...
Oh wait, there is no, okay.
No. I don't know how...
Yes, you can roll,
metal-
yeah, you roll damage.
Cool.
What level spell are you casting this at?
Second.
Okay.
So it's 2d8.
All right. And I'm going to give you this as a reminder that you are concentrating on this spell.
Yeah.
Each continuous turn, you can use your bonus action to continue to roll damage. All right, so what was the damage roll?
The damage roll was 8.
All right. Yes. As it heats, you hear the cracking of the bones on the other side, and Bal and Loom, you smell it as well.
Oh. Foul.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, Cludd?
If I go smack someone, that breaks concentration, doesn't it?
have to
No.
roll.
As long as you do not cast another spell that requires concentration, you will not break it.
I just realized casting spells in action, so I can't smack anyways. Ooh, Asalai, because I've not. I will like to pull out my. Or I would like Cludd to use their shield to increase their AC.
All right. So you bring out your shield for bonus action. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It is the skeleton's turn. Loom, I'm going to need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
You got this.
11.
Okay. Quite close.
You had
But you
this.
save. You feel that darkness settling in, but with your willpower, you manage to push it out. It continues, and it swings with its greatsword to attack you. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
And you take 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh. 8. Aha, okay. Never mind. We're good. All right. The other one is going to continue attacking Branch.
Tori,
What?
can I use my reaction to half the damage?
Using which feat?
Uncanny dodge.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
5? 4?
So that was 6 damage. Sorry, I think 6.
9.
9. So that would be 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we have 13 to hit for Branch. Does a 13 hit? It just hits. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage. That is a 5.
Sorry,
8.
I didn't know I was muted.
No worries. 8 slashing damage as the skeleton
Meowie.
continues to charge at you.
Right in the kneecaps.
Alrighty. And that is the end of their turn. Loom, you're up.
My turn. I am going to go for the stab again. Oh my god, that's a nat 1 but got a 10.
Does not hit.
And a second stab, 23.
All right, for the nat 1, you get it stuck for a half second. In between two of the armor plates where they meet. The other one, as this happens, you use like the hand on the dagger to propel it forward to stab the other one, and then as you pull back, they both pop out. Go ahead and roll damage for that second hit.
Okay. 9.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay. You see that have weathered it down, and you've definitely dealt a decent amount of damage. It still stands strong, able to attack you, but you notice that the damage is weighing on it. Next up is Branch.
Hello? You just gonna
Hello.
do the same thing again. You
Okay.
gonna smack him a few times. Yeah, 11.
11 does not hit.
How about 24?
24 hits.
Yay! For 8 damage this time.
All right, and your last swing.
Yes. 21.
21 hits.
The
Go ahead and
20
roll damage.
Okay. Oh, 5 damage.
All right.
Whoop, whoop. That's right, my turn. There's
Total of
nothing else I can do.
13. Your first swing misses, but as you pull it, you kind of slash it with your left hand towards the right, and as you bring it back, that second slash hits. You do this second slash as your right hand with the other sword also hits the right side, so it's like a double slash on the right, and you cut off its left hand. The skeleton, like half of its arm, is just kind of like hits the floor, twitching. All right.
Oh, no.
Val, you're up. Top of the round.
Okay. Val's going to start out swinging with the first scimitar. 17.
17 does not hit.
Oh! The second swing. 19.
19 hits.
Alright. So with his savage attacker feat, he's gonna roll 2 damage die and just pick the higher of the two.
Okay.
He will deal 8 damage.
Okay.
It's nothing.
It's
Everything adds up.
So,
Okay. Cludd, what would you like to do? You
I'd
still
love
have
to-
concentration, and you have not taken any damage, so you maintain it, no problem.
I would love to use my bonus action to make that heat really hurt.
Okay.
A chew. That is 10 damage.
All right. You see that this is definitely doing some damage on the inside. You see now some of the the bones from the rib cage have now since caught on fire. And you see the fire on the inside. The flames rising. But they also rise into the skull, so these flames are also in the eye holes of the skeleton head.
Whoa. Metal.
You
It makes me think of a wonderful movie called Phantom Rider. My goodness.
you hear like the breaking of and cracking of things on the inside. The like tendons that were holding the bones together have burned off, and you see 2 ribs fall to the ground.
It's
Val gags.
All right. Anything else on your turn for your action?
Yeah. Well, from where I'm standing, I might as well shoot a laser at it. Why not?
Which one? Left or right?
I can't. I mean, I couldn't. Yeah, I'll move slightly to the left, and then I'll shoot at the green one.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Fuck.
As you move around, it makes eye contact with you and it slides out of the way,
Oh,
but just barely. The since this is from the rubber ducky launcher, you launch a rubber ducky. It hits like the horn on the side of its helmet, and it bounces off towards the mausoleum as it explodes over here in this direction.
Oh my.
Sorry, gang. I have 2 attacks per action. Would I be able to switch to Cludd's crossbow arm?
Switching to a crossbow arm would take, I think, a bonus action.
Alright, well then, that's me then. Bless you.
But let me check. The 2 attacks per action may be for something that is not specialized, like the rubber ducky. Right? Oh no. Typically,
Throw another-
typically this is like, oh, I have a sword. I can swing it twice. So it's slightly different.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is how many things do you have on your Ducky launcher?
I have 2 things left.
Or is it laser pistol plus rubber ducky launcher?
They're both the same.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I just kind of describe which one I
Right.
use.
So I will say that if you want to use your second attack for your action, it would have to be the ducky launcher.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Might as well. Oops, sorry guys, I missed. Let me just try again. Achoo. This is 21 hit.
21 does hit though.
Yeah, right. That's 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
Cludd looking a little EP though. Me.
All right. It is the skeleton's turn. Branch does a 21 hit.
You're muted again, Z.
I think it's a yes.
Guess it does hit. Sorry.
You take
I think I should
9
stop muting.
slashing damage with the arm that it still has.
Oh,
And then, Loom, this skeleton tries to attack you, but as it swings, you easily duck out of the way.
Okay.
And that's their turn. Loom, you're up.
My turn. I will once again stab.
Okay.
19.
As you stab, you see that it manages to fling its sword up to dodge your strike.
It dodge?
It parried your attack.
Oh. Okay. I will take
it does
that
not hit.
opportunity and stab again.
Okay.
Another 19.
This one does hit.
And that is 9 damage.
All right. And with that, you strike at the center of the armor, kind of slicing almost through it. And as you hit like the sternum of the rib cage, the rest of its body falls apart. The armor clanging as it falls to the ground.
Oh.
Finally.
Nice.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
That was my turn.
Okay. Branch, you're up.
yeah. He's just gonna smack it. He's gonna smack it. I've got a 17, 14, and a 10.
All right. You had a really cool attack last time. You're going to try and replicate it, but this time every attack misses as it's prepared
Yeah.
for this. So it just slides out of the way as you manage to hit each side.
Well. Okay, it's the end of my turn.
I'm sorry. All right,
No, it's
next
okay.
up is Bal. The skeleton in front of you has collapsed to the ground, a pile of bones and armor. What would you like to do?
Okay. So are the mausoleum doors they came out of open still, or did they shut?
They are open.
Okay. So Bal would like to move up to this one over here and cast lightning bolt. Well, we're loud enough already, might as well. And he's going to cast lightning bolt and try to like aim it in a direction so the lightning bolt kind of shoots like into the mausoleum, avoiding like hitting anyone.
Okay. It
Lightning
does
bolts
have
don't. Sorry.
5, like, it does have like a like
5 foot
cascading a
wide.
foot, so it affects everything on 5 foot of either side of it.
Okay, so that means I'll have to be really careful with the angle. Shoot. You know what? It's not gonna be possible. Unless
Just do it.
could it be not aimed directly at the creature and kind of just like trying to wing it?
I would say that if you were trying to do something like this, that could work, but you would have to be more like here.
Okay.
So it would not like hit branch as much, if that makes sense.
Okay. All right, then that's what Val would do. He would cast lightning bolt.
Because I feel like this wouldn't hit them as much, whereas before you were rather closer. I think it's just the angle what matters.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, so I rolled dexterity, I think, correct? Saving throw. That is a
Yeah.
nat 1. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh my god. All the little dice rolls. 34 damage.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Alright, so a crackling beam of energy shoots out of Bal's hand, all 5 fingers, and they connect into this one beam that strikes into this creature, electrifying all of its armor, toasting it.
And also, as this happens, the beam hits the mausoleum behind you, and it sends like a loud crack in the air. And we are out of initiative as the second skeleton falls to the ground.
What the fuck?
We have no time. We have to go in.
Okay.
Due
Bow.
process. Gonna.
I don't know how smart that was.
There's already an explosion.
I saw. I
needed to
got a
end the
duck
fight.
thrown at me, and it went.
Report in. I heard lightning. Is everyone all right?
A fight ensued. Creatures appeared before the mausoleum before we got to enter. Should we pursue?
If everyone is able to, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time to die. Let's go.
I would also like to point out Val, as you cast the spell, this lightning bolt is not just a small little lightning. It is 100 feet.
Right.
So it not only hits this, but it continues in that direction,
Oh
hitting
no.
a couple different sides of buildings. A street lamp, which topples. And
Oh, no.
You hear glass breaking in the distance.
Oh no.
The lightning kind of broke a bunch of things.
Holy
Well,
shit.
We only
Third-
move forward.
Branch is
Wow.
gonna stay into the mic. Sorry.
But as Branch initially hit the button on the statue, it has slid over. And during the fight, the wall behind it has raised.
Whoop whoop! Let's go.
Well, there's only one way forward.
Just under the police.
I'm sure Boggs is going to be very, very happy with the amount of paperwork that's going to need to be filled out.
Yeah, no one died. That'll be more paperwork.
Well,
True.
yeah, well, maybe not that, but also the fact of, the lightning bolt. But it's okay, guys. It's okay.
Have you ever
We
heard
should-
of ball lightning?
No,
There's just some ball lightning.
some ball lightning. Let's progress. Come on.
Val's
We
gonna
will-
take up the rear and spend the time where everyone's like going in to drink a potion of health, potion of healing.
These healing potions are 44 plus 4, and everyone has 2.
What?
44 plus.
That's a lot of D4s.
I heard 44 for
Four.
some
Yeah, I
reason.
heard that too.
4 D4.
Oh, it's a lot of
Four.
D4s.
44 health? God, so generous, Tor. My goodness.
I know, right? Just wait till you see what's inside.
It's a nuclear bomb!
Oh no.
Everyone roll dexterity check.
Oh,
Even if you save, you take half damage. 102.
Wait, real?
Yeah.
God.
All right.
Uh,
As the wall raises, you see a stairway, a stone
Hey.
stairway that descends downwards.
Do you think this is gonna be like those little mazes underground where it's just a bunch of bones as the walls? What are those called? They're underneath that other fancy
Catacombs.
place. Yeah, them. Are we going into the catacombs? Don't get lost. The bones will eat you. And Branch is just gonna start walking down. Stealthily, safely, but he's gonna start going down.
Wild.
That's terrifying.
All right. Anyone who wishes to proceed, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
28.
13.
Come on,
Can I do guidance?
Yes.
What was it? A D4?
Yeah.
I got 5.
Remember, you get a plus 10 bonus to Dex stealth checks, unless
Oh,
it's
is
been
that
an hour since.
It has not been an hour.
So 38.
Yeah, I've got 15.
Can I do guidance too?
I'm 28.
Can you give yourself guidance?
Yeah?
Do you need guidance?
No, I mean,
No.
like, do you have the ability to?
Yeah.
Oh, because of.
Magic and a shit druid.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yay.
I don't think you need it, but yeah.
No.
so-
Okay, so wait, Boris, I do have some sad news.
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh, wait.
Three.
Since you took some damage
Right.
and passed without a trace was concentration, I'm going to
Yep.
need you to make me. How many times did you get hit? It was at least 2 or 3.
I got dealt with a nat 20 in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
There was a constitution saving throw I had to make.
Right, that
and,
was.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
and then Loom attacked, and the creature was focused on Loom for that bit.
Okay, so you only got hit once then. I'm going to need you to make me a different Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Please.
Hey, can I raise you up? Please.
13.
You pass. It was to see if you maintain your concentration for that spell after you take
Okay.
damage.
All right. I forgot to bring that up once I got hit. Sorry.
No worries. I forgot about Pass Without a Trace. Anyways. All right. So you all descend, keeping that Pass Without a Trace, which helps a lot. So the lowest stealth check is a 15, which is very huge. As you descend the stairs within, you hear the cracks in a distance, almost a odd, deafening sound, as it feels like this place has not been open for quite some time. The stuffy air within definitely has is like brought to your attention as you keep descending. And deep within you hear dripping water and the squeaking of rats. Since Branch is going first, I'm gonna have you make a perception check.
Okay. Where's my first? Oh. A 3.
Not one. All right. And as you come to the bottom of the stairs, bring us over to our next map, if it'll go. Dang, it doesn't want to go. It literally won't let me move the marker. Let's see.
Oh! What?
Oh my god.
It's gonna fall as we walk.
This is so fucking trippy.
You arrive to a small landing and a hallway that continues forward with light glowing. As you emerge, you see a bridge that stretches across a seemingly bottomless chasm with stone pillars emerging on each side from the depths. The air is cool and damp, and that dripping water noise continues as you hear it from the darkness below. There are some torches on the side burning a yellow-green sort of like fire. And up above, there are some gaps in the bridge, but towards the end, you notice that there is a larger gap, which is about 5 feet or so. It's quite large and noticeable. On the other side of this bridge, you see a door carved ornately, and similar statues as above, but these ones continue to have the wings, but have more like hooded sort of robes attached. That is everything that you all notice as you arrive. If anyone else would like to roll a perception check, feel free.
All right, Val's gonna do that. Natural 20. So
I was not able to add everyone's tokens onto this one yet, so I'm sorry.
I'm so big. Accurate
All right,
for
nat
bold token.
20. Nice. Anyone else?
Yes.
Can I roll, or not roll, can I cast Detect Magic?
Detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna cast it.
It has like a radius, right? Like it's like 20
Yeah,
feet or
30
something.
feet.
Okay.
30.
Hold on, I can
Um,
pull.
You sense that the fire from the torches is magical on each side. But nothing else in this area.
30 feet is a lot farther than I thought. What? Wait, how long was that? I was too zoomed in. Wow.
Yeah, so pretty much the whole bridge. All right.
Whoa.
Anyone else?
I rolled for perception.
And what'd you get?
28.
Dang. Okay, so we got two 28s. Both of you hear scratching ever so slightly as something is skittering up the wall of the bridge below. From below.
Something's climbing up.
Which side is it coming from?
This right side over here.
Guys, it's
Can I go look over?
Okay.
be careful.
Very, very stealthily peek over.
The colocums
You-
might be low.
Stick your head over. And coming up from the side of this stone bridge and the pillars from below is what looks to be like the shape of a spider. But it does
What?
not look like any sort of spider that you've seen before. It is also rather large.
Okay.
You said the flames were magic?
Yes.
Should we try putting them out? Or should we just try and go through the door?
We don't have much time.
Does it look like... You said it doesn't look like a shape for a spider. Is it humanoid?
It looks like the shape of a spider, but it does not look like any sort of spider you have seen before.
Okay.
Val's going to try to gun it across the bridge.
Okay. I'll give you all a chance to do one thing.
I would also like to run across the bridge.
Yeah, run and jump, run and jump.
Okay. Cludd?
I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Can I run and instead of jumping, cast levitate for a moment to get myself to the other side?
Okay. Oops, I'm still using the beam. Loom, what is your movement speed?
My movement speed is 30 feet.
Okay. Can you and Bal please make an athletics check for me, please?
Go.
Okay.
14.
13.
All right, you both make it over as you jump.
Am I
Cludd
muted?
also makes it over. And while they're doing this, Branch is looking around and casting Detect Magic. Branch, anything else you want to do?
Follow them. I don't know if I'd be able to.
I can't move
Yeah.
my token, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I never added that one. What did you want to do, Z? You didn't say.
Follow them.
Okay, you just said all of them, so I was like confused.
Oh,
And I guess it was
sorry.
follow. My bad.
With detect magic, was he able to tell if there was anything that they needed to do, or was it just that you could tell that the flames were magical?
It just detects it and shows you if magic has been casted, if there are magical objects around.
Oh, okay. Wait. Well, what was magic then?
The flames,
just
the fire.
flames? Okay.
And then as you get over to this side, you sense that these statues have an essence of magic, especially the center cores. And the door itself. But you don't notice this until you get at least here. How would you like to make it across the gap?
He'll jump from this smaller spot to the other
Okay.
side.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, please.
Oh no. 15.
Oh, bless. Yeah, you make it across.
Yay!
But as you all land,
Creepy little
the
spider.
spider has followed your noise.
Oh,
What the fuck?
It's just
Oh.
a baby.
And-
Skull
yeah,
Makes
right.
it up the bridge.
Legend of
So we're going to
Skull
be
Spider?
rolling initiative now, please. I rolled a nat 20.
22!
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
18.
21.
How many
24.
nat 20s have happened today? This is insane.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Oh my god, it's a Zelda game.
It's like Skull Spider.
All right.
Oh.
So
No.
for the turn order, Bal is first again. Oh. No. No, I take that back. The spider is going first.
Oh no.
Then Bal. Then Branch. And then Cludd. And then Loom. Now I can't remove. Oh wait, can I remove? Aha. All right. So as the spider has made it up to the top, you hear it behind you as you make it to the other side of the bridge.
What is that thing?
Um,
I
A
wish I could
spider.
call it a friend.
See, when I
since
said-
Branch was the last one across,
Oh.
it is going to easily climb over and hover in between the two parts of the bridge. And it is going to go ahead and attack Branch first. That is a 28 to hit.
I told you the bones would eat us. That does hit.
I figured. Okay. 5, 15,
Oh,
20,
Oh no.
26. You take 26 necrotic damage as it only manages to touch actually. Yeah, it touches your back, and you feel the pierce of its leg, and just pure death seeps in. You must now make a con saving throw.
17.
Okay, you succeed.
Yay.
And that is the end of its turn. Bal, you are up.
All right. Bal's going to maneuver around Cludd over here, and he's going to cast a lightning bolt at this Skulltilla. Yes, that's his canonical name to me. It's going to be a 4th level lightning bolt.
Okay.
Dex save must be made.
And in which direction? If you can just point it out
Oh,
again
of
on roll
course.
20.
Of course.
Okay. That is a 22. Thankfully.
Oh. If it saves, then it takes half as much damage.
Mhm.
Okay. Half of 35.
So that'll be 34. 17.
And that'll be Bal's turn.
Okay. As this happens, as you know, lightning is bolt is a very long spell.
Yes.
It continues. Off to the side, the chasm continues, and at the very end, about like an extra 20 feet that you don't necessarily see, it hits like a back wall, and a chunk of stone falls out of the wall, and there is a small shake in the wall, which you feel a small effect. Well, which you don't feel a small effect of because of the gap, but you do see some chunks of the bridge cracks fall into the chasm.
Boy. Okay, maybe I should not use that so much. That's scary.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Branch, you are up.
Sweet. He's gonna smack the spider.
Okay.
Would I be able to use the longbow twice?
No.
Okay.
Um,
Then he will just smack it.
For the 2 attacks on your action, that would count. But you would not be able to do 2-weapon fighting because longbow is a 2-handed like weapon.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make that known.
Okay. He will just hit it with the short sword then.
Okay.
Because I don't know what else he could do. 25, 15, and for the bonus action, 11. Do any of those hit?
The 25 first attack does. The rest do not.
Okay. 8 damage.
Okay.
And then that's where I'll end my turn.
You notice that as you attack, that this spider, now all turning around, is made of bones. And the, head is up here, emerging from, a skull. But what you notice, Branch, when you're attacking one of the legs is that it seems to be not as affected as the bones of the skeletons were in the cemetery. And it does not seem to be doing the full damage that you hit for. All right, Cludd, you're up.
Is the door open? Behind us?
The door's closed, but there's just 2 little door handles.
Mm. That's beam. Cludd is gonna use the action disengage to not get opportunity attacked. To go see if the door's open by pulling them.
Okay. As you get up to the doors and pull the door handle, it is unable to move.
In balls. Is there a keyhole anywhere?
I will say that you can pull the door handle as a bonus action. If you'd like to look more and inspect it, that would take up your action.
Okay, that's fine. I shall end my turn then.
Okay. Loom, you hear Cludd jiggle the door handle and nothing happens. You see the bone spider has attacked on the bridge behind you. What would you like to do?
Where's my... Okay, there we go. I would like to... Did you say there was a keyhole that he saw?
I said that he would have to use his action to investigate or inspect.
Okay. I'm going to attack the...
I will say, upon general glance, Clyde does not notice anything. But also Clyde didn't relay any of this information as well.
Okay. I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab. Or slash at the spider's legs. 18.
And what type of damage is the dagger doing? Is that piercing damage?
That is piercing, yeah.
Okay. 18 hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
And second one is 24. And it's 6 damage. So
Okay.
13 total.
You notice the same as what I already mentioned to Branch, that this attack does not do as much damage as when you were attacking the skeletons above.
Okay. That is my turn.
All right. The spider is going to attack you next, Loom, with a 27 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
You take 18 necrotic damage
Oh my god.
as this leg hits your foot.
Uncanny damage. Dodge. So half. Does that work? Tori?
I just want to read it. Okay.
It's just
You manage to move your foot, but it still manages to make contact. So you feel a death-like essence creep up your leg. So instead of the, what is it? 18 necrotic damage, you take 9. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
I'm 23.
Nice, you save. No problem.
And that's, yeah.
Okay. It is going to use its movement to creep up and over. And it's using its legs that are so long that they kind of arch over and move in between Branch. And in some places, you feel, Branch, that it kind of even just moves a little bit through your head. As it's going to make its way over here to this side.
Through his head.
Yes. Staying within that 5 feet opportunity of attack, so it's able to move over without getting any attacks on it. All right. Now we're going to go to Bal.
Okay. Would Bal be able to move up here north to like out of the range of the spider?
Yes?
Okay. Bal's going to move up, trying to stay out of range of that thing. And
This is kind of like barely. I will allow it.
Okay. So the surface of this wall right here, is it made of stone?
Yes.
Okay. So Bal is going to cast Pass Wall, a 5th level spell. It's one action. Let's see. A passage appears at a point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, and lasts for 1 hour. You choose the opening's dimensions, up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep. Does this mean that the passage has to be straight, or can it curve?
"20 feet deep."
Yeah, that's what it says. 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, 20 feet deep. It sounds like it's designed for a straight hallway, but...
I just need to check the next map to see if there is anything in that side.
Okay.
So just give me 1 second.
Do you reckon if there's... Never mind.
Okay. Can you show me the spot again? Is it like right here?
So it's, yeah, right here,
Okay.
where you pointed out.
In which direction?
So it's gonna be parallel to the door.
Okay. The only thing that I will say is that even if this does move into the next map, the battle will still and continue combat-wise.
Okay.
And there may be other things on the other side as well.
Okay.
So, on the other side of the wall, you create a passage, but about 5 feet at the end of like 15 feet in, you see water. And on the other side, you see that there is light from another room. And here, a rushing of water. And just by looking, I will send you a screenshot of what you see.
Okay.
This is fun. All right. So a path has been created.
Okay. And Bao would like to use the rest of his movement to go around the spider like there, going into its range.
Okay.
And that'll be his turn. Is drawing weapons, what kind of action does that take?
Sorry, I messaged you something else.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say?
So drawing weapons, what kind of action is that?
If they are holstered, let's say if you used, what is your spellcasting focus?
It's a sprig of mistletoe, and it's on Bal's head, like it's weaved into his hair.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'll say that you do this. Like maybe you hold the other sword, if you still had it out, in your other hand, to just, because I think that pass wall has some sort of somatic component, so you have to wave your hand in order to create this passage.
Right.
And I will say that typically I don't count it as a free action, but we can count it as a free action.
Okay.
One-shot rules are a little different because
Yes.
it's fun.
Yes. And that'll be Bal's turn.
All right. Branch.
Yay.
The giant bone spider has crawled over and has passed through your head.
Ooh.
You see it land on the other side, and you also see this passage being formed in the doorway.
Ooh.
What would you like to do on your turn?
Oh no. I don't have any spells to fight it. I could disguise self it to death. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. I'll just smack it and hope it does something. Anything, I guess. Smack it a few times. Oh, an 8 and 13 and a 15. Yeah,
13 and 15 does not hit.
and yeah. Okay. That's where I end my turn, because you can't go anywhere.
I do want to mention, which I don't know if you saw this part, but since you are a Beastmaster, you actually, going through your feats, you do get a companion where you can pick
What?
something of a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower, and it can fight alongside you.
What?
I will say if you find something and it works, you can
How do I
use
find
it, but it will not count for this side of the fight.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
I don't
in your
even know how to find something.
it's in features and traits, so you're just gonna have to go and scroll and read.
Okay.
But yeah, 8, 13, and 15 do not hit. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
it's fine.
moving on. Cludd, you're up.
It's me. Nuclear bomb. Cludd would have heard the semantic component and right, create the open doorway thing.
Yes, because there's a verbal component as well.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't know why my brain thought the semantic meant verbal, even though it's literally called verbal.
Somatic is is the waving of the hands.
Yeah. Cludd would like to cast Acid Splash on the spider
Okay.
thing. Can it roll a dex save?
Wait, roll a dex save for what?
Want to cast Acid Splash, and if it succeeds a dex save of 18.
Oh, I cast the dex save. I thought you were like, Cludd has to make a dex save, and I'm like, why?
Oh no, sorry.
The spider gets an 8.
Aha, that means it takes 2d6, which is 5 acid damage.
Okay.
Cludd will also say, guys, we should totally go.
Sorry. You see as the acid hits, that it kind of seeps in and maybe does some damage, but not very much. Shoot. What did I do? No, I think it was. That's fine. Sorry. Proceed. Hey guys, I think we should go.
Hey guys, I think we should go. This spider looking mighty tough. I thought it's just gonna move here. And that will be Cludd's turn. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up is Loom.
Gloom. Hearing Cludd say that we should go, he's gonna head towards this here and get out of the disengage it.
Okay.
Whee.
And then how far into the tunnel would you like to go?
This was about 10 feet, so 20 feet.
Okay. I'm going to put some images into the chat so you see what the next area kind of looks like.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's so
that's what you see.
pretty.
And since it's 20 feet, Loom, you are on the next map. So I'm going to
Can I stealth?
switch us over. What?
You know, am I able to go stealth? Try to approach stealthily?
If you have an action to do so.
You don't, you disengaged.
Actually-
Disengage. It's disengage.
Does Bal still have concentration up? It would still be within an hour.
Correct.
No, mine is I can use that disengage as a bonus action.
Oh, you can? What the
Is it like a
yeah, the
rogue thing?
cunning action. Yeah, it's a rogue thing.
Okay.
So I do have an action.
Okay, because other things that you can do on your action is hide as an action. So I can say that you can sneak stealthily across using your movement. The rest of your movement.
Yeah.
Pass without a trace would still be up. Nothing broke his concentration.
Okay. I just wanted to check. Within 30 feet, so you would get pass without a trace for like the first 15 feet or so of that tunnel, I would say. So go ahead and roll for stealth, Loom.
Okay.
And I will
No,
say
that's sleight of hand. Oops.
you may be
Sorry.
stealthy.
15.
So 15 and then 25 up until like the last 5 feet where you see kind of more of the room. But you know that you all have been rather loud with the fighting portion of things.
No.
And maybe you may not have been loud, but the spider has been making noise.
It's just a baby.
Just a 12-foot baby. All right.
Wow.
And I'm going to take you over to the next map
No, lightning bolts and ducky explosions. They're
as
so
it
silent.
takes a while to load.
Oh my god, this is a big map. Holy shit.
But I like it.
It is.
There we
It
go.
is pretty, but it's a big map.
So the passage, the tunnel is like to here is where it comes out. So as the last bit is in water, and so for that last 5 feet, I'm going to need you to roll an additional stealth check for disadvantage.
Okay.
The plus 10 is still in effect.
16.
All right, you managed to keep quiet. You in this room see Beatrix Nightwood. She is standing over on the right. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to load. I'm gonna cry. That's happened before. But she is not paying attention to you. You see her focused on this tomb over here on the back right. And with her, you see a droid-like creature standing over here on the stone, holding a book with a light that is coming out of it.
Holy shit.
As it does this, you see Beatrix standing in the water, muttering an incantation as this tomb, like lid is cracked, and slid off to the side. And combined with the light of the book, the light changes out of like a 3-foot radius from the book into a black, shadowy aura. Surrounding them in like a shadowy kind of darkness. Throughout the rest of the room, I'll give a full description when the rest arrive, but I wanted to mention at least that piece. And I'll see if I can add Loom as well. Okay, they'll let me add Loom, but not Beatrix. So you are here at the end of the tunnel. No, it doesn't want me to add Beatrix. I don't know why.
I know why. It is Beatrix after all. She stole Pookie. Beatrix!
All right. And we are, since that's the end of your turn, we're going to go back to the bridge. Where it is the spider's turn. This time it is going to attack Bal. That is a 14 to hit.
Oh, it beats it. Yeah.
I was like, I think it's gonna be close. You take 22 necrotic damage. And I'm going to need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, there's the saving throw. Ooh, 18.
Nice. You save.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, and that is the end of the spider's turn. Bal, what would you like to do?
Bal's going to tell Branch to move. Say, Branch, move! and is going to attack the Skulltilla. So how does flanking work? How do you feel about rules?
It has to be at least, typically, halfway, behind.
Okay.
But it did just attack you, so it would be facing you.
Okay.
So its attention right now is on you.
All right.
So I guess in this scenario, Branch would be able to flank and have flanking rules, but at the moment, its attention's on you.
Okay. Bal's going to continue engaging the spider, trying to give Branch an opportunity. And is going to swing 2 scimitars. There's the first swing. 25 to hit.
25 does hit.
Okay. And he's gonna roll damage, and with a savage attack once per turn. Just gonna roll damage twice and take the higher of the 2.
Okay.
I'm glad I did that. 7 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
The second hit, does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay, with another 5.
Okay, so 12 total. Yeah, so as you're all fighting, you notice that you're not really doing a whole lot of damage onto this spider.
Okay.
And I will say in total, it's been about 38 damage onto the spider. And it looks like it's definitely taken some dents and some hits, but it feels pretty much like these are annoying scratches and cuts. Nothing serious.
That will be Bal's turn.
Okay. Next up is Branch.
Disengage. I need away from the ledge. I need out. So I would like to use my action to disengage with the spider.
Okay.
And then,
So you'd probably creep along this way because you can without doing opportunity attack, and then disengage into the tunnel if that was your goal.
Sure. Yeah. I'll do that.
You could go, I guess you could go this way if you wanted to as well. I guess,
Okay.
I think when it moved over to focus more on Bell, it did shift over space.
Okay. I'm just disengaging. That's all.
Okay. Oh, so you're not going in the tunnel. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have moved you. My bad.
No, it's okay. I just wanted to disengage and get away from it. So that I'm not trapped.
Okay.
So like here maybe.
Okay.
Hello.
You still have, bonus action and movement. Anything else you want to do?
Can I take out my guy on a bonus action or no?
Yes.
Sweet. He's gonna release the hog. He's gonna, yeah. And then
Never
do I have
said
to
good.
do I have to wait until my next turn to use it, or
It goes on your turn.
oh. Okay.
Whoa, that's a big friend.
Yeah, I've got a boar.
All right, you have access to that.
Thank you. And then so
Yeah, medium beast, so it is quite large.
yeah.
No, as long as
So
you're-
I don't know how attacking with this works. So I just need I can have it charge. Or no, because then it'd have to move 20 feet. I can just have it attack with its tusks. Then.
It's whatever the thing said. So it said action tusk. So that would be it.
Okay. For hitting. Oh, I can move it. Okay. It's gonna move on up here. It says 4, and then in commas, it's like 1d6 plus 1. Is that supposed to be like 4d6 plus 1, or just 1d6 plus 1?
It shows an example 4, which is what the average roll damage is, but you roll the
okay.
1d6 plus 1. The 4 is like a lazy, if DMs don't want to actually roll and they just want to do what the average is, they would just say you take 4 damage.
Oh, okay. 5. He's gonna hit the thing. Oh, for 4. Yeah, 5.
All right. It does a little dent.
Yay.
Not much more.
Thank you, little hog man.
So after fighting for a while, I will say you all do get an idea that this spider is resistant to like attacks from weapons that are very just simple, plain weapons, nothing special about them.
I don't have special nothing.
Your mom's special.
Wow. Wow, why would you say that?
All right, so moving on. Nothing else you want to do on your turn?
No.
All right, Cludd, you're up.
I'm leaving. Bye,
Okay.
guys. Let's go through the tunnel.
How far do you go?
The full 30 feet, please.
All right, so you have made it onto the other side. If they'll let me put a Cludd token, it will not. I think it's just because the map is either so large or it just loads very slowly. So give me 1 second.
That's alright. I have a plan to ruin everyone's day. It's okay.
Rubber ducky.
You're the one.
See, I would, but I've also made a pledge that Cludd becomes really, sort of sleep drunk if they expend all of their laser pistol / rubber ducky stuff. And they have one big Cludd.
Mega Cludd.
They
Big
saves
drunk
while the file
Cludd?
is large, so
What are you, Sensei?
you'd
get
make it all the way over
drunk
here if you wanted to.
Drunk Cludd. Oh, I could be over there?
That's the full distance because the tunnel is like 20 feet. So if you wanted to continue on.
Oh yeah, the full 30 feet, please. What's Beatrix up to?
So you see Beatrix muttering incantation, waving around her hands, and you see something you recognize along with Beatrix. You see the little robot figure that was at the conference. Do you remember the little robot that gave the little welcoming speech and introduced the speaker?
What
That is this little guy.
the fuck? You're killing me.
And it is holding the book of life, which you recognize and see the aura of.
So guys, Club activates
Active.
Rage. Sorry, just kidding. Would actually hold on. Let me quickly read the spell. Okay. Can I? Cludd's a little bit. Cludd hates Beatrix's guts so much, an incredible amount,
Okay.
that they're not gonna wait for the rest. And I would like to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
Okay.
Right, Hold on. How far away is Cludd? Oh,
22
yeah,
feet.
that's perfect, right?
All right.
Just kind of here,
Okay.
which has a 10-foot
Counterspell.
radius. Oh, why you do me like this? What the fuck?
She senses this, pauses her incantation, waves a hand, and continues.
What? That's so rude. What the?
So that's your turn, right?
Yeah, I can't do anything else. The
All right.
fucking cheeky wee bastard.
Loom, you saw Cludd emerge past you through the tunnel and try to cast a spell. And Beatrix notice and acknowledge your presence. What would you like to do?
Are we still in combat?
Yes.
Okay. Would like to
And
jump.
although you are not in any direct danger at the moment, we're going to keep the turn order.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over here.
And this is shallow water, so it's like a half foot.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna walk over here.
So the only thing I'll say is maybe this is a little bit difficult terrain, but I don't think you. No, I wouldn't say it's difficult terrain. I think if it was above like a foot, it would be a little bit different. So yeah, I'd say like you pretty much managed to like go across, no problem.
I can't. move.
Sorry. All right, go ahead.
Thank you. I don't have anything that can. We've already engaged, because of Cludd.
Yes.
So,
Mwah.
have I ever seen Night Mother?
Oh, I thought you said my mother, and I was like,
No.
I don't know the answer to that. You have not heard or seen of Night Mother. All you know is that this person, Beatrix Nightwood, has been a person of interest, and that people are very nervous about what is going on. So that her being here is kind of a big deal.
Okay. Hold on, I need to read this.
I can also come back to you if you like, since people are on the other side.
Am I able to turn into Cludd?
Yes.
Shape change.
I'm sorry.
How funny would it be for
Wow.
two Cludds and confuse her?
I mean,
I want to do that.
do I have spell slots? No, I don't. Shit, man.
I am
Are you-
shape shifting and would shape change into Cludd.
2 angry Cludds. What will she do? Counterspell.
And I don't have any other plans, so I'm just gonna end it there.
Okay. All right. On the other side, back on the bridge, we have our spider. Ball, please make another. Yes. With a 28 to hit, go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
This is 18
Please.
necrotic damage from this attack.
18.
18.
That was also the save right there.
Ah, okay. So yeah, you save. Damn, you guys are
Okay.
all rolling really high. I don't get to do any fun features.
I'm 17 HP, okay. It's okay.
Do we even have a healer in this group? Is this why we were
Yes,
given potions?
it is Branch.
I can heal.
All right, Ball, you're up.
Okay, Ball is going to disengage and head through the tunnel.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And Branch, you are up.
Branch and his little boar. Well, his boar's gonna disengage.
Aww.
And he's gonna follow through, and as he's running as a bonus action, I would like to cast a healing word on Boris's character,
It's Ball.
for 7 healing.
All right, everyone now in the crypt room through the tunnel. You hear the water rushing as you emerge through the tunnel. You see a chamber filled with the unsettling quiet, only amplified by the sound of the water cascading from 3 stone drains set high into the walls. The water falls clean and clear, forming gentle streams flowing into the channels on either side of the room that you have to step through, only half a feet deep. In the middle lies a stone platform, which leads to a statue of an angelic figure. Towering over a stone bench, there are 3 tombs that lie on each side beyond the water. Lids carved with ancient symbols of protection and power that pulsate with light every so often. And in the farthest corner, the back left tomb stands half open, lid cracked and askew, where Beatrix Nightwood stands with a robotic figure holding a book. And we will pick this up next time. Thank you all for participating in majority of the one shot so far. I'm very excited to pick this up next time.
So I can't be confident about the rest of the party members, but we know Cludd's gonna make it out of this. So I mean, there's the bright side.
You say that, but you never know.
Cludd's gonna come back to the other party scarred. Just total party killed the other.
Can't believe the bitch fucking cat. I fucking hate Beatrix. All my homies hate Beatrix.
And I think this is really funny because Saul has been very, all the NPCs are friends until Beatrix, which is very interesting. But I'm also very excited for Cludd to learn and expand on morals and trusting people as well. Because Cludd was very friendly to Beatrix when they met in the hall in the university. So.
Yeah, that was true. And even during the fight.
Fucking Beatrix!
Saul, on the other hand.
Sorry, I really let my inner Scottish just fucking take. I want her fucking dead. I don't want her blocked. I want her deceased.
Oh my god, okay. You took that counterspell personally.
I did. I wanted to shatter her fucking eardrums. And here we are.
Oh. This is the end game now. Ball's gonna whip out all the lightning bolts.
If you have any left.
Mumble, mumble.
Mumble, mumble.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. And I will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.